Your restaurant is on Instagram. You're posting pictures of your gorgeous location, super sweet staff, and of course, your delicious dishes. But you're not sure how to turn that content into cash? Let's fix that by getting into how to increase restaurant business with Instagram. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Stacy Storino from Restaurant Shortcut with another video that'll help you grow both your restaurant's social media and its profit margin. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here and you want to learn the tips and tricks of commanding diners' attention, which is ever more focused on their social feed, where your restaurant needs to be found, start now by smashing that subscribe button and clicking the bell notification so that you don't miss a thing. Now, let me teach you how to increase restaurant business with Instagram. Now, as a restaurant owner, you may already know that having an Instagram presence is great for a restaurant in terms of showcasing pictures that create a digital lookbook where you fill up your feed with images of food and fun. And sometimes that's enough to pique someone's interest and cause them to come by your restaurant and check it out. But sometimes that's not enough. So you may also know as a restaurateur that if you're not employing a strong hashtag strategy for every single piece of content you put up that's more location-based and otherwise tailor-made for a restaurant to be successful in terms of capturing new customers, then you're not harnessing the true power of Instagram. I've got a companion video that can specifically help you out on that front, and you can find it right here. But from a restaurant owner's specific perspective, you may not have known that. Even as a business on Instagram, you should definitely get personal with every person that's following your restaurant's account. You need to network with each and every one of them. See, Instagram isn't just a social media account for your restaurant where you simply post content, even if it's excellent content, and then you go sit somewhere and make a wish or something that it'll bring paying customers into your door. And yet that's what so many of you are doing. Then you get ticked off that all of this content that you're posting isn't doing much or anything at all to bring in the dollars. And then you conclude that this is all a waste of time for restaurateurs like you to get into. But as a restaurant owner, you may find this next piece of advice surprising. Instagram really is a great place for you as a restaurant owner to meet current and potential new customers socially, where you can engage with one another, follow each other, and otherwise interact with each other. In real life, a restaurant is often one of the hubs of its community, where people come to dine. The restaurant owner, or at least the manager, comes around and greets the diners, checks in with them, chats with them, and hopefully builds a relationship with them so that they feel comfortable and want to come back for more food and friendly atmosphere. This you already know, right? But it works the same way on Instagram. You're building relationships, digital ones at first, but over time they can translate into real life where new customers are coming in the door and previous customers keep coming back. So in real life, if someone came into your restaurant and you didn't greet them and try to really meet them, that'd be cold, right? Who wants to come back to a place like that? Doesn't even recognize that they exist in the first place. On Instagram, when someone follows your restaurant's account, you need to follow them back. Leave no stone unturned here. Go follow everyone back and make a point to check every day to see who followed you so that you can continue to follow them back. On Instagram, this is meeting someone who's stepped up digitally anyway to your restaurant. Don't leave them cold. Going back to real life, once someone's come inside your restaurant, you greet them, don't you? You start to chat. Well, on Instagram, you should do the same thing too. So DM them or direct message them. Ideally, as soon as they start following you and you've visited their account super quick to see if they live anywhere within, say, up to an hour's radius from your restaurant, oh my goodness, DM these people. They're following you, so they won't bite. They're already interested. But when you message them, don't do anything that sounds like it's spam. What do I mean? Write the message like it's coming from a human and not a bot. And don't just jump right in ice cold and tell them to come to your restaurant because you're so awesome, or you have something going on tonight that they should check out, and just leave it along those lines. That's pushy. Instead, offer the follower value so you don't come across as pushy. Now, you're a restaurant, so the way to do that best is to greet someone nicely, thank them for being a follower of your restaurant's Instagram account, that you really appreciate it. And hey, if you want to swing by, just go to the link in the restaurant's bio and you'll get a great coupon good for your next visit. Not sure how to do that? There's a video on my channel to help you out. If you're using the proper hashtag strategy, then you'll be discovered by more and more people on the regular, and you'll have the ability to do this with a bunch of people moving forward. But in the meantime, go to anyone who's following you already and pop a nice, friendly, non-invasive, not cut and dry DM to their inbox and see what washes ashore. Afraid? Don't be. Statistics show that when it comes to getting someone to agree to something like this, when done tastefully and properly, it'll work at least 1 out of 10 times. So if you have even just 50 followers who are individuals from an hour's radius or less away, and you make them an offer like that, statistically speaking, you should be able to score 5 paying customers for your restaurant. Finally, don't forget, you can develop real and true relationships with people with your Instagram followers on the regular. Set aside 10 to 30 minutes a day, maybe during between lunch and dinner services, for example, and make a point of scrolling through the Instagram feed of your local followers and legitimately network with them, just to be nice. Like their posts, comment on them, nothing too spammy short, and do not ask them to come to your restaurant. Just be nice and leave it at that. You want to become the digital town mayor, if you will, for the local crowd on Instagram by searching up location-based hashtags and making nice with the individuals, both those already following you and others who aren't yet. Don't you want to be that restaurant that's the town hub, where you as the friendly restaurant owner are the town mayor practically, knowing everyone, chatting with everyone, and praising them on all the cool things they or their cute kids have done? Well, this is how you do it today. It starts here on Instagram, and eventually you build a relationship long enough and strong enough that your digitally woke networking wins raving fans who actually come to spend time and money with you at your restaurant. Hashtag winning. Want my restaurant shortcut quick start guide that'll cover some of my most effective tips and tricks to build your restaurant brand? You can find it at the link below this video. Check it out and you'll learn tips on how you can be efficient and effective with your restaurant's social media content so that it acts as free advertising and so that you're constantly building your list of customers while also building your restaurant's fan culture that'll support you no matter what the economy looks like. And learn even more ways to grow your restaurant's social media by hitting the like button below, smashing the subscribe button, and clicking the bell notification so you don't ever miss a thing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, my restaurateur entrepreneurs.